What is going on? It is Andy on this final Friday of the NHL season. A Friday where originally I don't think we had any games planned. I think this is a makeup day because of some blizzard that was going into Buffalo, which made the Avalanche... the Avalanche and Buffalo, I think, had to cancel their game, I believe, and now it threw everything all out of whack, so there's hockey on this Friday. And quite fittingly, the Colorado Avalanche are playing on this Friday to win the division. The team who... I said this is going to be our moneymaker this year. The same way Tampa was our playoff team last year. I told you when they were in 9th place, back this horse. And if you've done that since that point, they have made you so much money in the final third of this season. I said, get your chips over there. And on this final night, we get a chance. When I said, take them for the division, I know you're scared, take them. And think about 2 weeks ago, that loss to the Wild, and you guys, oh my God, I just should have stuck with the Wild. Yeah, the Wild are down in third. Colorado's playing for this division on the road at Nashville, where we probably won't be seeing Saros. He just played last night. So you got to like our chances in that one. However, I do got to say something. Part of the reason that I backed Colorado so hardly was because of how well they were doing. Colorado has 500 games were missed by Colorado players. Of teams who had 400 games missed for the players on their roster, 5% have made the playoffs. So they upped that by 100 and are about to win the division. That's why I get behind this team so much. But we were dealt a karate chop. And that is, it was announced that Gabe Landeskog, their captain, one of their better players, is not going to be returning in the playoffs. That was hard to foresee. The guy sat out all year rehabbing. You saw him on the ice. He was traveling with the team. So that one was a little out of left field for me. Does that mean they're not? No. I feel very good about Colorado winning the West. But I felt like it was a slam dunk before that. But still, let's not forget, this team didn't even get taken to 7 once and lost one road game the entire playoffs. I still think, despite the fact they're going to win this division, you haven't seen. You saw a glimpse of it in that Minnesota game when they are guns blazing and all of them are going full speed with the full defense. Because now as soon as that game was over, Makar left again. Once you got that full roster, Lehkonen came back. I still think they have a great chance of winning the West, especially if they take this game and they have home ice in the first 2 rounds of the playoffs. So that's what's on the line for us. You know, whether they're the 1st seed, 3rd seed, 4th seed, 8th seed, Bet365 is still going to take your bets on them because they got a great promotion where you bet $1. You bet $1 on Colorado to win the Cup. Who knows if it hits, but you'll have $200 in free bet credits on Bet365 if you're a new user. You just got to be located in a province, I'll start with province, or a state that has Bet365 where sports betting is permitted. But if you got a problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER, all right? So, looking at this game, Colorado playing Nashville. Obviously, everything's on the line for Colorado, but that doesn't mean Nashville is just going to lay down here. This is a game that probably most of the league's going to be watching. It's a game where it's only this one and Buffalo that nobody cares about. Buffalo, Columbus, nobody's watching that. But this game for the division, think about all the Dallas fans. We've seen what can happen these last couple of nights. We saw the Islanders lose to Washington. We saw Pittsburgh lose to Chicago. When those teams are playing with house money, but it will be a very big decision. I don't foresee Saros playing in this one. They got that great shootout win to cap off like a Vezina level year for him. Let him ride off like that. Don't make the last memory of his season be a loss against the Avalanche. But for our greedy purposes, we would love to see that. I obviously am taking the Colorado Avalanche to win this one. You know, I want to sign, seal, and deliver them as the moneymaker, just as I did with Tampa Bay last year. And this will be their first major come through. I said take them for the division, take them for the West. If they cement this division, which was harder to win than the West, by the way, because of how far they were out of it. It's just a great omen to begin with. So give me Colorado to win this one. I'm also going to go back to something that worked out for us last night. Devon Toews, we get a great price on him once again to register a point without Makar. He just has such a high likelihood if they're on the power play and he dishes a one-timer to Rantanen or to McKinnon on the other side, he's getting that automatic free assist. So I have to take Devon Toews for over half of a point once again. I'll combine that with the Avalanche to win. That will get them at plus money. Another way you can get them close to even is the Colorado Avalanche and under 7.5. As you saw with that Winnipeg game last night, they're just trying to make sure they get the points and get the hell out of there. This is not going to be style wins against Nashville, who's been playing that crusty defensive hockey. I think if it's 2-1, 2-2, 3-2, just like it was last night, you'll see Colorado play a little. We need a term for small ball for hockey. So something with puck. We need to play some small puck. And I foresee it being a similar result, maybe up 3-2 late in the game, maybe an empty netter or something like that. There is an outside sniff. I hope not that it doesn't go to overtime. I can't be dealing with that level of anxiety coming down to a shootout or something like that. But I like the Avalanche. I like them to do it under 7.5. Like Toews to register a point. And one last one, if you want to get them at plus money, because I think it's going to be some of that small puck. I want both teams under 4.5 goals, and then combine that with the Avalanche to win. That gets them at like plus 140. That's a good price, and that's what I want to give you on this last day, because everything about this last third of the season going into the playoffs, the same way I gassed up the light, this final night, it's almost fitting that it's the Avalanche, because they're the sun of all of our money making. Like, they are at the center and everything's just rotating around. Yeah, we've had Minnesota. Yeah, we've had Carolina. Yeah, we've had this. But it's all been about the Avalanche, and I want to see that nice first cash tonight. And as far as that other game, do what you want to do. You like betting on these carny games where nothing's on the line? Go ahead. Goudreau point. Tage Thompson point, Alex Tug point. Points for everyone, like an Oprah episode, but I like trying to figure out what's going on with the real hockey games. The fake ones aren't for me, and that's the last fake one we're going to have to see until October, because it's nothing but real from here on out, like the real world. To find out what happens, make sure you're subscribed to the OddsShopper channel so you know, because I might do a video this weekend. I might do a playoff preview, give you some series prices. I just haven't decided yet. I might do it on Sunday if I have some extra time, but make sure you're subscribed here and click that notification. This is not a scam to get you to actually do it. I just don't know. So if it just pops up and you say, oh, I didn't saw it, well then, I don't know. Hit the freaking notifications, or come follow me on Instagram, where I can drop something here, drop something there. If something comes to me, it's at Andy Francis on Instagram and all social media platforms. All right, so maybe I'll see you this weekend. Maybe I'll see you on Monday. But let's go, Colorado. Take it easy.